Being a team player, being ruthless, practice makes perfect, use what you have, and love what you do. Those are the five things that taught me over the 10 years of playing basketball. And the first one is a team player. Basketball is a team sport. You're not playing individual. And as Michael Jordan says, and as I'm rocking this Chicago Bulls, but Derrick Rose um, dress, is there is no we in team, there is I in team, and something like that. But I don't agree with that. And yeah, you need guys like that. And I wasn't one of them. That's why I stopped playing after 10 years because I was going nowhere. I wasn't earning that much money and I saw so little that I couldn't even survive one day with it. Also playing in Serbia. The thing is, if you're not willing to sacrifice your ego for the team good, you're not going to be a good player in your team. And like there are a lot of things you need and you have to sacrifice in order to be on that first five, to play with four other guys and to understand your role and others' role in the game. I'm not gonna talk about tactics and like practical playing of sports because I'm not a coach. I'm not that good of a basketball player. The only thing that was giving me the opportunity to play in the first five or like get good minutes in the game is being ruthless. The thing that drove me the most that I'm a team player first of all, and I would love to help others first, then give myself a credit for something. For example, I would pass the ball when we were like 2-0, or me and another team player, we were going to score a basket. No one is there. Like it's a like the defense is behind us. I would rather pass it and get an assist because if I just dribble the ball and dunk it or doesn't matter do the layup, I'm the one who's happy with it. Yeah, it's a team sport and he will be happy because we're winning and we're up 2 points, but he didn't do nothing. And that's what gave me the motivation in the first place, but also being ruthless to kind of like bite and take whatever comes in front of me just to make two people at least happy. And that's me and someone else. Yeah, I will get an assist and that guy will get 2 points for himself. And that's what drove me the most. Also being ruthless, when I say being ruthless is there is there are not that many emotions you have to use in order to get on the training with your team. And the only thing that you need to use is your brain, but in a way that you want to learn, you want to think, you want to put yourself out there to uh, take a risk, to do something that you saw on the internet or that you practiced the last training and you didn't do it that much, you didn't do it that good. That's the second thing of being ruthless, as just taking the risk and then practicing something that you saw online and you know it will give you the value on the court and the value in the team. And that leads me to a third thing, which is practice makes perfect. I wasn't, I mean, to be honest, I wasn't that good, to be honest. And like, if someone says something like this for themselves, it's either they have zero courage or self-respect, or they're just being honest. And I'm second, honestly. Like, I knew, like I know no, I knew before when I did something good, I will say, okay, that was good by me, and I'm good in that particular thing. But being overall good, it's hard. I was fast. The thing that I was good at, I was fast, and that's something that my father gave me. Like, it's genetics. I was training, I was running, and I was doing like short runs, long runs, everything. But the thing that practice makes perfect is on the bad things, or the things that you lack of. But let me get back to the things that I was good. I could jump. That's the second thing. Like, I could dunk easily, even though I'm like 6'1" or 185 centimeters tall. And being a team player, third thing, willing to pass more than score, and always cheering up my teammates and trying to win every single game that we went on. That's pretty much it. Everything else, shooting, dribbling, I don't know, talking in between the game, trash talking also, those old things that I suck at. Like, the right now, today, in this modern world, in like 2026, or even when I was playing, I quit playing in 2023, 3 years ago. Like, shooting was everything, and shooting is everything today because of Steph Curry, and like, even doesn't matter if you're point guard, center guard. Yeah, I don't know the names in English, but from point guard to center, you have to know how to shoot a three, and I wasn't good at it. But the only thing that was keeping me, let me put it in this way, alive, to be in the first five, or as I said, like, get some minutes on the court, was just pure practice. And the thing was, I wasn't practicing every day for a couple hours, as Mamba did, for example. Like, Mamba mentality is something that I never did in my life, because I never understood it, and I thought it was meaningless. And what's actually Mamba life, or Mamba mentality, is you train 3 or 4 times per day to something that you love, to something that you see yourself doing for over a decade, or until your, like, death separates you apart. And I was enjoying playing basketball, but I didn't saw myself in any situation. When you ask a normal person or an average basketball player, what is your dream, they will say, I want to play in NBA. When you ask me, I want to pass, I want to get an assist, I want to be a point guard. That's it. Like, my goals and my dreams weren't the big as if they're for content, for example. So practice makes perfect as a good thing to do in whatever you want to put yourself in. And how can I say that? The good thing about practice, putting in practice in, like, for example, for me, basketball, 10 years of something, is a nice thing to have when the years passes. Like, right now, I'm not playing basketball. Last time when I played basketball was a couple months ago, or like 1 month ago, 1 month and a half, something like that, and it was good, honestly. Like, the only thing that drives me right now to get on the court and get a ball is dunk, shoot some, get some hoops in, get some decent distance shooting, and that's it. Like, I don't need that much. But practice made me fall in love with doing the repetition work. which you can implement in whatever you want to do. And this is what I'm doing right now with the content. But the fourth thing is use what you have. That sentence is stuck in my head like 24/7, rent free. And what happened with that sentence is, coach told me that one training, because he was fed up and he was so frustrated that I'm not using everything that I have. He was so angry and he said like, Lazar, please, just use what you have. You have a lot. You have long arms, like a big wingspan. You have a good bounce. You can jump. You like use brain. Use what you have. You have long arms. You have big arms. You can palm the ball. You can do this and that. Like use what you have. And from that day on, I asked myself, what is the thing that I have? Like, instead of amplifying what he said to me, I was asking myself or questioning myself, what is the thing that I have? And I lost it for a couple days, and then I tried to reach new things. I tried to do more risks than ever before. I wasn't scared to jump where someone wouldn't put their hand in. I would jump straight with my head and like my hands and like grab that ball or whatever. I was using the thing that I had, but I didn't know that I can be in a good spot of using it. And honestly, that was just my body and my brain. And a lot of basketball players and a lot of individuals today, it doesn't matter what you're doing, you have a job, or you're in a job, or it's a hobby to you, or it's just life, you're not using what you have. And as Jim Rohn says, and I love this saying, it's not about resources, it's about resourcefulness. And what are the resourcefulness? And those are the things that you can use with the things you have. Put it in this way, if you have a Ferrari in your garage and you're not using it, what's the point of the Ferrari? Or what's the point of 20 cars that you have if you're not using the single one of them? And also, the analogy goes way back. If you have a good talent that everyone said you have it, but you were like, no, I don't want to deal with it. For example, you're good with math, biology, or just reading people, or just being charismatic and extrovert, and you know how to be with people and make people happy and make people feel like they are living life, but you're not using it. What's the point of it? Like, you have something gold in you and you're refusing to use it because your either ego says that it's a bad thing, or I don't know what's the reason of it, why you're not using it. But let me tell you this, the moment that you start using what you have, life is changing in a good way. And let me finish with this, and it's the fifth thing: love what you do. When you use that talent, and when you use the things that you have, you will love them because that's you, and you will love yourself, and you will love the things that you do, and that will give you a lot of, first of all, motivation, because it's you. Yeah, it will be like hard days. I remember, to be honest, like, I didn't have a day that I didn't want to go to trainings. Like, I always want to go there. I always want to say hi to the coach, train, put some baskets in, talk with teammates, and etc. But some of the trainings I hate. We were doing a lot of practice, for example, strength, or just shooting, or just dribbling, or just doing the formats and the actions on the court and moving ourselves around. I hate those things, and that's the beauty of it all, honestly, because you need that balance. As much as you love one thing, for example, the thing for me was basketball, I hate some of the things in it. And doesn't matter what you do right now, for example, content marketing, or I don't know, PE, it doesn't matter, like, doesn't matter. The thing that you love and that you do have some downsides, and you have to be good with them. For example, also in communications with people, you, like if you have a partner and you love 100% of them, there's always gonna be something that's gonna be like, I wish that I can change this to you, but you can't, and you do, and you shouldn't. That's toxic. And so you have to create a balance, and just to create peace with yourself, that you're growing with knowing that you are not having 100%, because there is not perfect. And let me finish with this, what Kobe Bryant said, I knew that perfect, or perfect, no, fuck me, I forgot the word. Yeah, I need my vocabulary in English to get better, honestly. But I knew perfect wasn't something that I can accomplish. But me being me, heading and trying to get a perfect shot, perfect dribbling, perfect move, perfect run, perfect score, perfect game, was putting me in front of my teammates and in front of my rivals. That's the beauty of it all. And he said at the end of it, I knew that I couldn't do it, but just me going towards it make me better. So know in your head that perfect is something you can't accomplish, but it's a good way of a mindset to go towards it. See you tomorrow and start creating. Thank you, and see ya.